Your time, cousins, a high of 82 for the day, and currently it is 51 at the Grandview Triangle.
Love to all the cousins that's tapping that Hot 103 Jams app and listen to me embarrass my family. Not so much D, she don't embarrass hers, but I embarrass mine. But thank you so much for tapping that Hot 103 Jams app, and to the cousins that's watching us on the stream. YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, all at Hot 103 Jams. You can check me and D out in the Brown and Kruger studios. And, of course, shout out to all the cousins that's listening the old school way through your radio in your car. We see you hustling down Bruce R. Watkins right now. You better shine, though. You gotta get to work on time to shine. How about that? Oh. Yeah, you like that? That's a Myronism right there.
Yeah, I was just going to say, sound like Unc now.
Yo, shout out to all the cousins that's driving on I-435 and Blue Parkway to I-70 and I-435 and KCK. Shout out to the cousins up north, Berry Road and I-29, or you on I-29 and 635 in North KC, wherever you are, however you doing it. Thank you so much for making Hustle and Shine in the Morning a part of your daily morning routine, cousin, because we realize you literally could be anywhere else in the world.
But you decided to be here with us today, and we appreciate you and your time, cousin. It's time for that 7-Eleven roll call. Only on Hustle and Shine in the Morning. Shout out to Asher. Mama loves you, Bug. Shout out to Hustle and Shine in the Morning for being available to listen on the app. Yeah, we appreciate you, cousin, for being tapped in. She's Amy in, I can't even pronounce that. Amy somewhere deep in Missouri. Osceola. Shout out to you. Hey, cousins.
Osceola?
Yeah. Shout out to the cousins over in Osceola. We appreciate y'all tapping in. Hey, Jameer, Messiah, Nova, and Kenyon. Have an amazing day at school. To the kids, big love to the Kirkwood and Solomon family sent over from Chef Taco. Zamaya Anderson, a.k.a. Mama, big love to you. Shout out to you. Happy belated birthday. So run your parents' pockets, please. Hey, Carmenard. Janelle Parker. My mommy worked so hard, and I just want her to hear that. Because that was one thing for sure. Oh, I'm running my pop's pockets. I just got a new game system. Hey, partner. Come up out that $400. Let's get to it. Hey, Crystal Mayfield. Sending some love to you, cousin. Of course, on the Facebook side, we got all of our cousins in the comments just sending us some additional love. Marcus Hearn, Brandon Blake on the Twitter side, Clara Christina, Ronald Brown. We appreciate you all so much. And also, real quick, Amanda Washington and her son, DJ Superlit. I ran into them recently down near Brick House. Miss Amanda Washington, you've done so much for the community. You are a major advocate. So big love and a thank you for representing our community oh so well as you do. Now, we got the morning gossip up for you next. Kevin Hart did his roast, and Cat Williams, his enemy, was there. The Rock was there. Usher, it was star-studded. And then also Birdman. He speaks on violence in the community. We'll be back. Hustle and Shine in the Morning on Kansas City's Double One. For hip-hop, R&B, and throwbacks.
It's Hot 103 Jams.
7:22 on your time. It's a high of 82. Currently, it is 48 in Topeka. Kevin Hart's roast was the last night on Netflix. I caught like a quick glimpse of it. I saw The Rock was there. I saw Cheryl Underwood was there, Regina Hall. But Usher actually got the whole party started. He said a couple other things. It was just hard to hear, but I thought it was cute that Usher came on there trying to, do a little freestyle, something like that. It was cute. And then Cat Williams got on stage and did his big one.
Just because Kevin went to Diddy parties does not mean he did something wrong. The fact that he gets all quiet when you bring it up, that means he did something wrong.
He had a whole 8-minute set. That was just like a quick glimpse of it. That tickled your fancy, eh? Oh, that's a very valid point. You do get a little quiet. And Kevin Hart.
That means he did something.
And Kevin, he be doing a lot of talking. So when the loudest person in the room shuts up,
hey, yeah, he gotta chill, bro. Cause hey, look, there's footage of him over the years of being at every single Puffy party. So yeah.
So I like that whole setup. I love when people do roast. During the live Netflix roast, Kevin addressed Kat directly afterwards and just said, "I'm offering you an olive branch of peace, and I'm a fan first."
They really beefing like that?
I didn't know they really even had beef. Honestly, I don't think I know a lot of people feel a way about Cat Williams in the industry. Like I know a lot of them as
because he telling the truth.
Yeah, I know a lot of people feel a certain way about him. But I didn't know that Kevin Hart and
I want to do a roast. Who would be on the roast of me? Like, oh boy.
What you mean? Like, who the people would be?
Yeah.
You think you can handle a roast?
What? Are you serious?
That's a valid question.
No, it's not.
The front. Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
You got too much dip on your chip.
I've been roasting my whole life.
Yeah,
so.
but it's different. Now, doing a roast.
I ain't worried about none of that.
I'm just asking. Because sometimes it just depends on who you get up there.
Line them up.
Like you get your enemy of yours to say something.
Line them up, D.
It's gonna start to hit home. It's gonna feel personal, and now you knucking if you bucking.
Come on, man.
Other news: Birdman was challenged for pushing out certain songs that could be seen to be counterproductive to the community, and he gives his 2 cents on all of it.
See, he's talking about adults when I think the conversation is around music and kids, because a lot of the violence that we see around, especially in Kansas City, recently have been teenagers or around 19, 20 years old. So
you don't think him mentioning the parents are responsible for their kids as a thing?
No, but he wasn't talking like that. I didn't take it like that. I took it as him referring to real life being more of an influence on life as grown-ups than in the actual music. But I don't think he was taking account to kids, how the real conversation needs to be around them. And we all need to look in the mirror, me, myself, because there's hip-hop that I've indulged in and listened to.
That's what I'm saying. It's a lot of things. It's a lot of areas to point fingers.
We all got to look in the mirror, dog. And we keep denying this conversation about how influential the music is when it's the center of entertainment for kids sometimes.
It carries a lot of weight. But yeah, we can talk about this all day long. Let's continue this on the live stream. Get on the live stream, because right now we're live on the Hot 103 Jams Facebook page. You'll see us live in the studio. That's the morning gossip right here on Hustle and Shyne in the Morning. All things KC with Mary Lucas up next. Kansas City's Double One for hip hop, R&B, and throwbacks.
Hot 103 Jams.
My stance is the same. I mean, I understand both sides, but my stance with the whole thing, we can go down a rabbit hole of who's responsible. My stance is the same. What happened?
is it doing? Fucking, that's the second time the Facebook has done that shit.
Oh, the Facebook. Oh yeah, Facebook be unmuting. I'm so like, what? I thought it was on my end. Cause I've had feedback on my end before. Hey cousins, we're still here. Okay, so I think we can go down a rabbit hole of who's responsible for what influences what. I don't know. It's such a long conversation. I don't even know where to pinpoint it.
Until hip hop artists take responsible for the bullshit that they be putting out, this is going to be a regurgitating. It's going to be a regurgitating conversation. But everybody's at fault.
What would that look like though?
Stop talking about selling drugs and all this the same bullcrap we've been hearing for 35, almost 40 years. It's the same story over and over again. We struggle. Okay, we struggle. We sell drugs to get out of the struggle. Okay, now you go to jail and you're in trouble because of the struggle because you had to sell drugs. Like we how many rappers got to die? How many rappers got to still be in prison? How many rappers' kids got to miss their fathers because we done regurgitating the same story? Now you have to live what you say because now the internet is here, so you have to live it now.
I think you pointing out the bigger conversation, which is people are living the same lives. Like that's what people talking. They live in the same lives for decades.
Let's fuel the fire. Let's put more gas on. Let's continue to regurgitate it.
That's why I said I think that's a good conversation because if the artists, specifically just artists, not the people that's putting money into the songs, but the people that's making the songs because they trying to feed their family. If we look at what they're doing. The artists themselves and they say, you know what, I'm not finna do X, Y, and Z. Or not even they don't do it, they acknowledge it. Which I feel a lot of rappers do acknowledge it, but what happens after they acknowledge it? What happens to the people that are putting money towards the music? Like what would happen? I don't know. I'm just curious what would be an end to that. Because it's so many people that play a part in that. That's what I'm saying. It's just such a big conversation. I feel like one thing I can add, me and my friends, since we're in our late 20s, we've talked about it a lot where we came up with social media, but we also had life before social media was a full thing. So as kids, we knew that internet and everything was the internet. Whereas a lot of our kids, younger kids now are growing up with solely that being their first introduction to the world versus I had a little bit of best of both worlds. So it's like I can see something on social media and know like, oh, that's social media stuff. Like, okay, cool. That's what people do. I don't take it to a certain point. And I knew that as a kid. But I don't think kids have a line of knowing what's real life and what's for play. And I feel like that's a lot of what people have errors with. Like, I can listen to certain music and I'm not living that lifestyle. Promise you. It's a lot of songs I listen to. I'm cool. I like the beat, and the lyrics got a little boom, boom, boom to it. Young Miami said, "Go in that Go-Yard bag." I do not own a Go-Yard bag, but but it's lit. Spend that money, spend that cash. So it's also a choice to abide your life by these things. But if you ain't got no parents, if you ain't got no type of leadership or nothing, you gonna fall into all of these things of the world, which is music, liquor, just a liquor store on every block. That's what I'm saying. It's just more stuff that's built in. Music is one of the many issues that stands in the way of people living the way that they do. But then what happens? After niggas, at the months be like, oh, okay, you know, I was talking about violence, but I was just talking about what I was talking about. I was talking about what I saw every day. Then how do you feel about somebody saying that? Like, if it's their truth, how do you feel?
How many times we all had this truth? How many times do we have?
That's what I'm saying. Well, what are people gonna be talking about?
How many times? Talk about something else. Talk about how you need to be inspired instead of being always down and always talking about the negative shit. It always has to be the negative shit that we have to regurgitate
glorify
or get money. Like we have the only principles. We have limited principles and limited ethics. In our communities music. A lot of times to where all we think about, he getting money. Oh, he's getting money. Yep. Oh, he's getting money. Yep. Like, who gives a damn? And money. I'm not trying.
That's the first question the kids ask when for career days.
I'm not trying to dismiss the importance of money because we all are.
The
doing
society has
something
built.
for
Let's
money.
be clear. It's not like we're pushing that amongst the black community. Society, that's the norm. You have to have money, so people have glorified it to it. You can't be living in this life and not have no money.
But it can't be the center of basis for
Absolutely.
every decision
I
that you
agree.
make and for everything that you talk about. You get boring after a while.
Mm-hmm.
Like it.
You want them to get back to the commercials where they was telling people to kick the habits.
We ain't gonna get back to that.
We're not. But that's what you think would be good.
We gotta figure out what a new wave is to connect people to where they are. Like you've been saying, a very deep, very layered conversation.
Very.
But I think that it starts with the content that we're putting out and taking in. It starts with us, dog. This is our culture. It like you was talking about the government and well, not necessarily the government. But
Why you say that? I start sounding like a cuckoo.
It's a liquor store on every corner.
Right, it's a liquor store, so the accessibility, it's everything plays a part.
Okay, but
it's not okay.
I didn't say it was okay. I'm saying okay. We know that's a fact. But what does that have to do with our culture and what we have to do with what we talk about? Like, this is our stuff. This ain't their stuff. Why do we, just because there's a liquor store right here, why do we have to talk about it? Why do we have to engage in it? Why do we have to indulge in it? Just because they putting drugs in our neighborhoods, why do we have to indulge in that? Why do we have to continue to talk about the same shit? Why? If you take a hip hop song from now and you compare it to a gangster song that came out in the early 90s or something, they would be very similar in the things that they talking about. And I say gangster songs, not regular songs, whatever, but killing, money, manhood, ego, whatever, dog. Like and that's just my thing. We gotta switch the story up with our culture.
But and I agree. I just think that the story has to switch in real life.
Chicken or the egg, man? Are we gonna take responsibility first? Or are we just gonna keep? Because if we rely on real life, it ain't gonna happen.
I don't think it's gonna happen. Period. But you know me, I'm a realist. You could be as hopeful as you want to, but I can also see the writing on the wall. And that doesn't seem like that's gonna change. It ain't changed for decades. It doesn't seem to be a major need for that change. Only people do that when it's like epidemics and stuff. That's when people be like, oh, let's take it serious. War on drugs, war on this. They take it serious for a short period of time and it is back to the same old thing. I'm just saying, if people are rapping about their truth, like we talked about, and the idea is we don't want to hear that truth no more. Well, it would be lovely if that wasn't their reality. Because if you ain't living like that, then cool. We didn't talk about X, Y, and Z. That's positive stuff. Please. You got a positive, whatever. I think plenty of people could do that if they actually switch their stuff. But I mean, it's unfortunate that type of stuff is glorified. But that part too is not just our culture. I think about all the mafia movies and just the Italians and all of that too. It's not just our community that has glorified violence. So let's be clear. It is not just a black issue. This is a nationwide issue, in my opinion. We just the ones that, to me, get brought to the forefront of the conversation because maybe we dabble in it a little bit more musically.
Like, if we know that the powers that be, like, they really have it out for us, which I feel like we've really discovered some truths in that the past several years.
Yeah.
As far as who controls the record companies,
right,
and what messages they want to send out. Why do we continue to buy into it, listen to it, and indulge in it while we continue to do that?
I agree. This is great conversation.
It's sometimes some of these records, not all of them, but some of them can be audio poison. Some of them can be, dog.
I agree.
Just like liquor can be poison to us. Just like bad food can be poison to us. Just like if we taking in bad advice, that can be poison to us. Whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
But this audio, like, I think we take it lightly.
We do.
And how a lot of artists are like, well, it ain't my responsibility. It's just entertainment. We keep passing the buck on. You know what I'm saying? It's like until one of us takes responsibility for either raising our kids a different way and not paying attention to the BS or the content that's coming out, or life changes and societal changes with socioeconomic standards and how black people are treated in this country. It's like now, man, D, with what they done did to the South, it's like I don't know what this is going to do to music and black people, period, in that region.
What do you mean?
I don't know what they're going to. Are they going to take shit serious now?
Who?
People in the South.
You mean Atlanta? Like,
no, just people in the South, based on the society and what just happened with the laws. They can't vote. Like the representation of black people.
I'm like, what specific stuff we talking about? Okay.
So the representation of black people, they're trying to take that away. So can we switch the content to that now to empower our people? Like, can we do that? But until, like, it's the chicken or the egg, dog. Like, which one is coming first?
Do you feel like, well, we were talking about Atlanta. Great chat.
Hot 103 Jams, Kansas City's #1 for hip hop, R&B, and throwbacks. Take you back to, what's that, late 95 right there, 96 with 112. Good morning, KC Mo. You up hustling and shine.
It's 7:39 on your time. It's a high of 82, cousins. Currently, it is 54 at Van Horn High.
Back with us for another Monday. We're talking all things KC with our 55th elected Mayor Quentin Lucas of Kansas City, Missouri. With the World Cup less than 2 months away, Mayor Lucas, Kansas City is still dealing with construction headaches, traffic concerns, added gratuity costs, mixed feelings from Kansas City residents, and now reports showing that hotel bookings are running way below projections. And at the same time, you're pushing to keep local control over bar hours instead of allowing nearly 24-hour alcohol service. So let me ask you plainly, Mayor Lucas, is Kansas City structurally and economically truly ready for the World Cup, or are we still trying to convince ourselves that we still are?
Of course we are ready for the World Cup. I mean, look, I don't tend to live in the sky is falling approach to all those different things. First of all, part of the reason for the hotel bookings challenges is the price at which a lot of hotels are setting themselves. You are seeing Airbnbs that I think are multiple percentages above usual bookings where they're making good revenues. Hotels in cities all around us are doing incredibly well as relates to the World Cup. We have airplane bookings up. I think airlines have added roughly 46,000 seats to flights through Kansas City. We're projecting sellouts for every night at Arrowhead Stadium. And importantly, right, I think I personally have been at a number of construction projects that have completed. Grand Avenue Bridge, which was open on Friday, 31st Street improvements, open on Friday. We'll have more openings at 18th and Vine, I believe, next week. Kansas City is not only ready, Kansas City's going to shine. In connection with the bar and liquor hours, I don't find that to be particularly challenging as much as it is a very simple question policy, which is being in a community where we know, and we've talked about it many Monday mornings, after we've had shootings, other violent crime incidents in our community, near entertainment districts, how can we make sure that we're the most responsible for our guests? And whether that's a discussion that you had 6 months ago, or if you have a discussion a week before you're there, it's not really that materially challenging other than changing the schedule. We'll always stand up for public safety. We'll always stand up for making sure our community is protected. But I think Kansas City stands far above all others in terms of being ready for the World Cup coming up.
So along with your stance on the 24-hour liquor situation and the small bottle liquor situation too, what is your relationship now with the business owners in Kansas City? Is it contentious, or are y'all still good?
I had a wonderful conversation with a bunch of bar owners on Sunday, actually, on Mother's Day. And look, most of them, and I encourage y'all to don't just look at the ones ranting on Facebook, most of them are not opening till 5 a.m. Now, their difference of opinion may be who gets to control, who should decide, and typically I would be on their side, although I would note that in liquor regulation, we have for a long time had bar closing hours and others. I, however, talked to the public safety folks, our prosecutor, the neighborhoods and others who deal with these issues too. And look, I ain't got a problem with anything you do in your business, in your house, if it has no impact on anything next door to me. But if you at your private residence have loud parties every night, people laying on smoke bombs, it's going to be an issue for your neighbors. The same thing was if you have a bar in a residential neighborhood that's getting out at 5 a.m., kicking everybody out. They have loud cars, loud music, loud noise, loud gunshots, and more issues. I mean, look, I'm not here to preach morality for anybody, and I'm not going to drink what you want, smoke what you want. But if you have a
Oh,
business that has secondary effects as an impact
you felt that,
on
huh?
the neighbors around you, as liquor has since the beginning, that is why we have liquor control. That's why we have closing times. That's why you're making sure you don't have 50 bars in one neighborhood across the street from a bunch of residences. So this is us making sure we can get it right. This is making sure that we have a good impact on our community that allows people to make money, but also doesn't have everybody who may be listening now who's trying to get ready for work on Friday, Monday morning at 5 a.m. dealing with a bunch of bar cleanup. Because reading the law as it is, every bar in the state of Missouri between June 11th to July 19th can stay open for 23 hours. Every bar, every day. That would mean this Monday morning. And I think we need to make sure we get it right for Kansas City.
Mayor Lucas, I want to switch gears with you as it's graduation season and talk about our class of 2026 as they open a new chapter. We'll be back at 7:50 only on Hustle and Shine in the Morning, Kansas City's double one for hip hop, R&B, and throwbacks.
Hot 103 Jams.
Hustle and Shine traffic trending now.
Hey, cousins. Let's see if if the big homie can hear me. There you go. I was following up with Mayor Q's conversation about the whole bar thing. How do you feel about it? Share with the cousins if you have an opinion at all. Cause I didn't fully digest everything that he.
Is it necessary?
That's where I stand. Is it necessary to have it?
Yeah, like 24. I mean,
Is it 23? I thought it was. I don't
it's
know. Let
like
me look
20,
at it.
it's like 23 hours.
Yeah.
Um, I don't think people in Kansas City are accustomed to that.
Facts.
Now, people who coming in from the World Cup, maybe that's something that they would want to do. But
Right.
is KCPD ready for all of that? I don't think structurally we ready for all of that, and I don't think it's something that we really need. Although it'll only be for 1 month.
Yeah.
Like even in Vegas, there's times of okay, let's chill out for a few hours.
Cause even at the casino here, it's a cutoff time. There's normally a cutoff time for a lot of stuff like that. So
Yeah, I don't foresee Kansas Cityans being outside
like that, yeah.
at
Cause this is
3,
really
4,
just
5 in the morning, dog. I really don't.
Yeah, this is just for the FIFA World Cup, and I understand that business owners, bartenders, they were looking forward to making that. They are looking forward to making that extra bread, but that's kind of the concern is like we doing this. Are we more concerned about making money or the safety of everybody?
The money.
That's the thing. It's like I see more people upset about it, and I get that you trying to get your ends, because like I said, society, everything is gas is $5, so people is trying to make ends meet. So you got a group of people that's trying to just make money, and then a group of people that's more so concerned for the safety. I get everybody. I get all the cousins. But yeah, is it that serious? That's a good question.
to all the cousins that's Hot 103 Jams, Kansas City's #1 for hip hop, R&B, and throwbacks. Zona Rosa, good morning. You up hustling and shining?
It's 7:54 on your time. It is a high of 80. Currently, it's 55 at Houston Lake.
Continuing our conversation with Mayor Quentin Lucas, talking all things KC.
Mayor Lucas, graduation season is upon us. And I know you'll be delivering remarks at the best university in Kansas City, UMKC, for the commencement ceremony. Now, I'm not too sure if Bishop Ward and KCK will have a graduation, but could you share any words of wisdom to the class of 2026?
You know, I'm going to be talking at the graduation for Lincoln College Prep this afternoon. Honored to do so. In terms of words of wisdom for the young people, I think I'll just say this. Right? As Obama was saying, you know, we are the change we believe in. You are the change. So if you have an issue with society, if you think things need to change, don't just try to get somebody else to do it. You are the one. Run the organization, create the business, do the work, because everybody's waiting for you, not somebody else to come save things. And so that's where my advice would be. I'm very proud of it. I think our community gets a lot of negatives. We talk about a lot of negatives with our young people. We've got brilliant young people making a difference for Kansas City.
We're talking all things KC with our 50-50 elected mayor, Mayor Quentin Lucas. And our conversation continues coming up at 8:09. I got to ask you about what you mean by Plaza to Plaza. That's on the way on Hustle and Shyne in the Morning, Kansas City's #1 for hip hop, R&B, and throwbacks.
Hot 103 Jams.
Hustle and Shine.
Foreigner.
Hot 103 Jams, Kansas City's number one for hip hop, R&B, and throwbacks. That's 1998 right there, man. Good morning, KCK. You up hustling and shining.
812 on your time. It's a high of 80. Currently, it is 57 at East High School.
We're talking all things KC with our 50-50 elected mayor, Mayor Quinn Lucas of Kansas City, Missouri. Mayor Lucas, so this idea to plaza the plaza. More walkability, more housing, more density, more amenities. And now major redevelopment ordinances are heading to city council this week. A lot of Kansas Cityans hear that and wonder, oh boy, is this just about modernizing one wealthy corridor, or is there a bigger vision behind it? What's the long-term goal for the plaza redevelopment, and how do you make sure the benefits ripple across the entire city and not just one of the wealthiest parts of KC?
So, I mean, at its core, what we're talking about on the plaza this week is actually just pure zoning changes on the plaza. So, in some ways, the answer to your question is it's really about how do we make sure that that district, instead of reading about a business closure every week, actually has zoning changes that help it long term. Now, obviously, the zoning changes there are ones that I think would be positive in other parts of the city. How do you create more density? How do you make sure that people can actually have walkability through that area? That's something that I don't think it's just a plaza thing. It's what we've already been doing at 18th and Vine, for example, in creating, ironically, a pedestrian plaza along 18th Street. The goal, though, for the plaza long term, and this is not the money shot, it's not about, are there incentives or anything like that? This is this week about how do we make sure that they are relevant for the future and the years ahead, rather than a place where we see less and less development. Long term, our whole region needs a healthier plaza. The reason is very simple. We generate money that goes to lots of the rest of our community. We saw announced in the winter, big business that's there in the plaza, taking 1,500 employees from the plaza to Leewood. That's not good for Kansas City. That's probably about a $20 million to our city budget. And so, I mean, this is one step of many. We continue our work to develop everywhere, but here's the thing about Kansas City that we have to do. You got to walk and chew gum. So I'm very proud of our increasing housing development in every part of the city, primarily in East Kansas City. I'm proud of the fact that we're going to try to make sure that commercial districts stay relevant, like the Country Club Plaza, and our populations. I mean, we got a big project up in the north there that people are talking about. That's what we do each day to make sure we have a great city.
Mayor Lucas, real quick, completely off topic. Before your term ends, Kevin Hart did it last night. Would you ever consider a roast?
I would love a Kansas City roast. We could do it for charity. It ain't gonna be as wild as the Tom Brady roast. I saw that on Netflix. Y'all ain't talking about me like that, but yes, I would love a good Quint Lucas roast. As y'all can tell from social media, they be roasting me every week anyway. Right? Shirts and shorts and all of that. I got some Facebook, Instagram people always ready to hit, so I'm ready for it.
Yeah, I got a whole set out. First thing I'll talk about is you racing DP with the Kansas City Current this past weekend. Have a good one, Mayor Lucas.
Yeah, have a great week. We'll see y'all.
Traffic trending now.
826, high of 80. Currently is 57 at UMKC. Future Hendrix. Yes, Future is reportedly set to perform during the United States opening ceremony for the 2026 FIFA World Cup. Now, this is according to the USA Today. Some other performers that are slated to be at the SoFi Stadium include Katy Perry and Lisa from Blackpink. I don't think anybody expected Future, but congratulations to him. What are you going to do? Tony Montana, mask off? I don't know. Say it again.
Can we get March Madness? Can we get?
Oh yes, duh. Right, facts. Oh yeah, March Madness gonna go crazy.
Dub.
That was a solid one, huh?
I can't get that one.
Yeah,
on the background.
Yeah, there's a lot going on. Yeah.
You need to do let's see, do the entire DS2.
Yours up, make it real for you.
Yeah, just do the entire DS2, dog. You can't go. Ooh, look at that. Don't make me get the clean version.
In the mind blown.
On the gas. We would be bad at that.
And here we go. We was just talking about music in the community, and here we go, gassing up March Madness.
What's wrong with March Madness?
Hey, I'm not.
What's wrong with that?
I'm just saying.
There's something wrong with it?
There's nothing wrong with it. I just said. Dress it up and make it real for you. Yeah, we're going to go out to this real quick.
Yeah, we're going to. Sorry, cousins.
The best part right here. Whatever that means.
Okay.
Yeah.
D gonna get us in trouble, y'all.
Get.
Come on.
Mama.
Yeah. 200 miles on the dash. Come on. We at Aura with D.
Oh.
Let's go. Okay, we're done.
Okay. Happy birthday to all the Tauruses. We got you up next, and we got tickets to Jazz and Jackie.
It's May Madness.
It's all of that. It's Hustle and Shyne in the morning. No Kansas City's double up for hip hop, R&B, and throwbacks.
It's Hot 103 Jams, y'all.